about time. What's going on?
Rumor Report, Rumor Report. This is the Rumor Report.
Talk to him.
With Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
Well, let's get ready for this Jim Jones and Styles P going back and forth as they prepare for that Verzuz at Madison Square Garden on August 3rd. The Lox versus Dipset. Now, Jim Jones went on Instagram and he says they're going to walk away with the victory the night of the battle, and he also challenged Styles P to an on-stage pull-up contest.
Somebody asked Styles if they want to bring a pull-up bar on stage too, so I can smoke all three of them. Smoke on this Lox pack real quick. Heavy smoke is up.
I like that. I actually really, really like that idea. They could be doing pull-ups in between sets. I really, really, really like that idea. And it's promoting health. You know what I'm saying? And Jim Jones and Styles and Kiss and Chic, they all about their health. I like that idea a lot, actually.
Listen, when we first opened the Juice Bar in Brooklyn, Styles P, all he kept talking about was putting a pull-up bar in the backyard.
Yeah, he definitely did.
Why not?
He never did it, but he just kept saying, we got to put a pull-up bar in the backyard.
Listen, man, practice good habits, man. That's a great habit to have. That's why we be in here doing push-ups in between breaks and stuff. It's just, train your mind and your body to do that. Why not?
And by the way, if y'all saw that video of Jadakiss doing all them flips like a gymnast and all, I was like, that is amazing.
He's been doing that for a while, though. He sprained his leg. That's why he was running like that. But now that's what he said. Yeah, the run-up was a little crazy, but he's been doing that for a while.
All right. Well, Styles P went on social media and he said that dripping muscles ain't going to stop the slaughtering. You're just going to be drippy and in good shape while getting slaughtered. August 3rd, there will be no immunity for the set against the holy trinity of this ish. I got to figure why someone lined my homies up. What did they do to have someone set them up for the finish? Because they about to get this work. And then he went on and posted himself, and he was actually carrying somebody. And he did this all in his Randy Savage voice. He said, just making sure this 170-pound plant-based frame can carry Jim Jones out the garden after multiple joints and a few drinks after we finish them boys.
I mean, listen, it's a great battle for hip-hop heads. That's all I can say.
Play the audio.
It's a great battle for hip-hop heads.
I love it.
August 3rd, I am somebody up. And physically, I mean, because this is getting out of hand. And I'm getting upset because I love Jim Jones. I don't know who's lacing this weed, man. When I find a lacing Jim Jones weed, I'm f***ing you up. Because I love Jim Jones. Why they doing capo like that, man? This is talking crazy.
I think Styles thinks that Verzuz is about lyrics. It's not about lyrics.
No.
It's about who got the best songs and the best catalog.
That is true.
That's what it's about.
So you got Dipset.
Well, Jim Jones is also putting out a new saucy extract strain on August 3rd, the Lox Pack. Only sold at the Garden for one night only.
And y'all, listen, y'all know I love the Lox. I picked Jada over Fab, but it's Cam, Jim Jones, Jewels, and Dipset as a group. It's a lot, bro.
I thought
and the Lox got a lot too.
The Lox got a lot. We forgot a lot that the Lox did though, like the joints with Mary J. Blige, of course, the Benjamins, 24 Hours to Live, Acres Done Started Something, Reservoir Dogs.
Listen, it's a great night for hip-hop heads.
Blackout.
Listen, this weekend I was playing both of their songs just to remind myself of all the hits. And I was like, okay, this is going to be a really good battle.
It's going to be a really good battle, but y'all lacking like Cameron, not on a lot of records. That's what I said. Is it just group songs?
It's both.
Or is it group songs and solo records?
Remember the Locked Up? With Akon?
Yes.
Yep.
It's gonna be.
I was pulling out all
Here's
kinds
why they call me the Ghost. He got a lot. Money, Power, Respect, Ride or Die, Wild Out. Like they both got a lot.
This gonna be a good one.
But Dipset had a lot more radio records. They had a lot more records for the club. You know what I mean?
But the Lox
ran the
street records. That
absolutely.
Just, street classics.
The Lox ran the street. Lox is great driving music. Dipset makes great driving music too, though. That's what I'm saying. It's
gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one.
It's gonna be a good one. There are no losers.
Jewels, Jim, yes, Chic, Mighty D Block. I might put on my Timbs and go.
All right, now 50 Cent said he's no longer interested in doing a Verzuz. A little while ago, he said he would do one with The Game, but now he's changed his mind, and he was celebrating his show Power Book 3, Raising Kanan, and they asked him about it, and here's what he said.
In the Verzuz battle, probably not. So then we back outside. That was something that happened during the pandemic when we were stuck in the house. Now that we back outside, there's other things to do. Like, we're supposed to be creating new history.
I would love to see 50 Cent and G-Unit in a Verzuz. Just like I'd love to see Fat Joe and Terror Squad in the Verzuz. I'm going to tell you something else, too, about Dipset. Culturally, that's one of the biggest movements ever in hip-hop history. All across the board.
I agree.
Not even just in New York. All across the board.
I agree.
Dipset culturally was huge.
Music, style, everything. Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Well, that is your rumor report.
All right. Thank you, Miss Yee. Who would you want to see Fat Joe and them go against? Terror Squad go against?
50 Cent and G-Unit. Fat Joe and Terror Squad versus 50 Cent and G-Unit.
That would be a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Because you got Big Pun, you got Remy Ma, you got,
And there's a history there. 50 and Fat Joe once had beef, but now they don't. So there's a history there. They could talk and tell those stories.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the one.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for that rumor report. Charlamagne, who you giving that donkey to?
We need a woman from Oklahoma named Lorraine Graves to come to the front of the congregation. We'll talk about how social media is making all of y'all narcissists.
All right. We'll get into that next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.